When you have a larger goal, it can be demotivating if you're always looking how much room there is left to achieve it. So let's say it's a 50-pound goal. If you lose 10 pounds, you're always looking at that 40 pounds left. That in itself can be overwhelming, daunting. It can make you actually sort of freeze in your progress because it feels like it's so much, like how hard you've worked just to start with the first 10 pounds, and now you got to do that 4 more times. And it's like, is it worth it? You start to question it. You have moments of weakness in a sense where you're momentarily talking yourself out of it, and that's winning. That's what I mean by weakness. And your grit, your resilience hasn't kicked in fully yet, right? So what I want you to do is take your goal and make it to sub goals, smaller goals. And from those smaller goals, we're making habits. We're making strategies. We're going to focus on the inputs. We're going to focus on the things you do to achieve this small sub goal. And then from that sub goal, you set another one and another one and another one. And then suddenly, instead of this 40-pound marathon, you're doing 1-pound sprints or whatever you want to call it, right? So you're going to slowly nudge your way there, but you're going to do it so that it's in your mind at least not so daunting, right? You're going to break it down into smaller goals, smaller segments. So if you want to run a marathon, first let's focus on 3K, and then 5K, then 7.5K, then 10, and so on and so forth. Or if you want to get to sleep on time and you're tired of going to bed at 2 o'clock, having to be up at 5 or 6, whatever it is, you slowly bump that a little bit forward. You're not going to be able to go to bed right away at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It's going to feel like a whole new world for you. But you can maybe bump it to 1:30, 1 o'clock, slowly. And what you're going to do to get there. So you're going to talk about this, not just the sub goals, what are the behaviors to get there? So are you doing a pre-bed routine? Are you starting that pre-bed routine 15 minutes earlier to make sure that that bumps up your sleep time 15 minutes earlier? So again, don't always focus on the big goal. Don't focus how much is left. Focus on this next little milestone, the next little hurdle you got to get through, and then so on and so forth. And in no time, you look back and you realize that you got there.